Hi everyone, welcome. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you. And if you're my pre-agents and subscriber, welcome my baby dinosaurs. And just before we begin, just know that this is just for entertainment purposes only. So welcome to my weekly reading. What I do is I pre-act the questions, and the spirit just give me the cards and they guide me to the deck that is being used, or whatever deck I am using that I want to use. And I just get your answers and what you guys need to know for the next 9 days. Yes, 9 days, not 7 days, even though this is weekly. It does take a little bit longer sometimes, so I am doing 9 instead of 7. And so, as you guys all notice, I have gotten a brand new mic, so if this sounds really clear and crisp, and you really like the way it just sounds, let me know. I really appreciate it on any of your feedback. If you guys are really interested in checking out my Facebook group, highly recommend it. It's in the description below. You can find all the information you need. Just also, I want to say thank you and for wishing me a very good Thanksgiving. And I also want to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving, even though it's late. But I do want to wish and say that I am thankful for each and every single one of you. And so, without further ado, we're going to jump right into it. So, I want you to think of a question that you have in mind right now. Think of a question. I'm going to give you a minute. I don't know what a minute is. But I'm not going to wait this long. So if you guys want to pause the video, I highly recommend it. If not, you already know your question. Well, here's your answer to your question. It's a yes. So whatever your question is, it's a yes. Okay, I'm trying to clear it. Trying to figure out why it's not doing that. But okay. So yes, your question is an absolute yes. Alright, so I feel like this needs to go out first. So that's how we're going to do it. Like the way I pick the cards out, I feel like, the way I pick the deck out, that's the way I should do it. Whatever comes first comes third. Alright, so now we have here Dust, Arclet, and Frog. And so I asked Spirit and Angel, what is it that you need to focus on for the next 9 days? And we have Dust, which tells me a lot of you guys just kind of need to go out and just walk around and just kind of see what the sunset feels like. Go out and do something. It feels to me that more so you kind of live north towards the beach or somewhere there. It also feels like you just like watching the sunset. It's just very calming and relaxed, and maybe consider doing that for the next 9 days. It's very meditative. You have the oscillate here, right? And so what it tells me is that you are on a high alert. As you look on this, you're very on high alert. You're unsure, you're in darkness, you don't know what to expect. And you're a little frightened. It feels like you're a little scared. Whatever it is you're scared of, just be calm. Stay calm. Now, please remember this is a reading for the collective. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. There are hidden messages here that spirit guides and angels want you to know. So focus on those and forget the rest. You do have here Frog. And so a lot of you guys you're also on alert. You're watching, but you're calm. Like you're just like taking a look. And you're like, okay, everything's good. Like kind of like when you're walking in the market or something, you're with your mom, and so you're just behind her to make sure no one steals her pocketbook. Well, kind of the same thing. Like the chances of that happening is low, but you always want to be on high alert, and so that's what the energy feels like. Okay, so we also have here is devotion, leadership, risk, business, and restriction. So a lot of you guys are very worried about COVID. You really are. A lot of you guys are a little worried that the leader, the person who we have as president right now, we have devotion and leadership. You feel like they're not very devoted to doing what's right or best for America. And so you feel like a lot of businesses are at risk because of the COVID-19 restrictions. And so that a lot of you guys are very worried right now. So just know that you'll be okay. Maybe some of you guys own a business, and so you're a little concerned. Maybe you've no family who own a business, friend, whatever it is. You're very concerned. You're concerned that the way of life before Trump was going to change everything. Everything that you once knew is no longer something you know. So that's really interesting to see. Is the card for that? No, that's different. Yeah, okay. It's different. Yeah, okay, I have cards that look very similar. I feel like my third eye bulging. Okay, so we have here, there's something that you need to work on in terms of your chakras. So here's something to focus on, is your throat chakra. Okay, hopefully it's clear it. Let me see if I can clear this out with this. Okay, can I clear that? I hope you guys can see this. I mean, I really feel really bad. I have to figure out how to do it. Maybe I get like a black card and put it against a black picture or something. We have vulnerability. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. You need to focus on your throat chakra, and one of the crystals that you can use is Saltolite, which is why I had those crystals picked out from when I was shuffling the deck and they came out. But those are one of the crystals, so that Saltolite resonates with you. That's your crystal that you need to focus on and work with for the next 9 days. So if you guys are interested in checking out my meditation or what I recommend, go to my playlist in the on my channel. Go to my playlist. Excuse me, it's not in the description. Go there and you'll find all the videos that I recommend. Pick one that resonates with you. What I like to do is when I sleep at night, I put headphones on and I let the subliminal messages just go through my brain subconsciously while I'm unconscious. Not unconscious, but like my consciousness is asleep. And so it's able to heal or awaken those chakras. And so that's something you can definitely work on in terms of your throat. We also have here trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. It is contact with the higher source of knowledge. A lot of you guys are going from the third dimension to the fifth dimension. So a lot of you guys are very scared of what's happening. You're unsure what to expect. Just know that you'll be okay. You need to trust your gut. Trust your intuition. This is your third eye. You need to work on your third eye. And one of the crystals that you can use is tourmaline. So definitely, if that resonates with you, you're supposed to work with tourmaline. I do have 3 more crystals, so if those crystals don't work with the energy here, don't worry, we do have more crystals coming. Alright. Oh, there's a lot of cards. Okay. Alright, so we have here the first card that came out with duality. A lot of you guys, the first thing I knew was that a lot of you guys are wishing for your soulmate. You want your soulmate. And so, but you're unable to deal with 2 people. You're unable to deal with having a partner in your life. But also, not only that, I'm also seeing children. So maybe you have 2 kids. Sometimes you just can't deal with them. Whatever it is, it's duality. You can't deal with 2 things at once. Maybe you're not a multitasker. Whatever it is, one of the things you need to focus on to go into the 5th dimension is your duality, your ability to work on both sides simultaneously. You also have here, the second one is surrender. You haven't been able to surrender to a peaceful flow of life. You haven't been able to surrender your life to a better, a more peaceful, and more prosperous earth. And you haven't been able to go through that great awakening because of your fear and inability to surrender yourself. Just allow it. That's why you got to trust your intuition, because you need to trust. You need to surrender and let the divine flow naturally. You also have here wisdom, and when you let it flow, you will automatically gain wisdom. And it's purple, which means this is your crown chakra, which is your understanding. And so you will understand that you are more a person, almost here like wisdomatic. So maybe you know someone who studies wisdomatic or something like that. But it's almost like you're a wizard to come up with inspiring others. Maybe you have a lot of wisdom that you didn't even know you had. And so that's something definitely you need to focus on for this week, for the next 9 days, really. So also asks, how can you extend to the 5th dimension? And this is the Gateway Tarot deck. And I got cherishing the self. This is not even a better explanation. There's no other better explanation than this. I accept and love myself. A lot of you guys need to go out, like I've been saying in my other readings, you need to go out and about and just take yourself out to dinner. Just show yourself how much you love each other, and that's what's really important here. Show yourself how much you love them, how much you love you. That's what's really important here. The way to extend into a higher self is that in order to love someone else, you must love yourself. And that's really how it goes, and that's how it really goes, really. I'm not joking. That's how it happens. That's how it goes, really. So just make sure you love yourself, because that's what's really important here. Okay, so we also have the carnelian. I don't know what that is. I am, gonna, cut this out, but I'm gonna do my little explanation. So we have the carnelian. So if that is a crystal that resonates with you, if the number is 7, if that's a crystal that resonates with you, I'll be cutting out the part where I'm searching for it, and it goes straight to the meaning. Okay, so it means creativity. The carnelian protects against, quote, glamours, spells, envy, and the evil eye, bringing good fortune to the wearer. It prevents blood from rushing to the head to cause precipitate action. The self-understanding. You have the ability to remain calm during disputes and self-controlled, not to follow the crowd. Directed towards creativity and raising the Kuliani, which is basically your third eye. The healing insight is sufficient vitamins and minerals support your metabolism for optimum well-being. And then your soul path is expressing your soul vitality. And so if that's the crystal that it resonates with you, that is what you need to hear. Excuse me if I mumble. Alright, so for the next one, for the next crystal, we have Rainbow Mayonite. Rainbow Mayonite, that is 2-2. And so I'm going to look for that, obviously. So for the Rainbow Mayonite, we have self-understanding. You are a leader. When you raise your vibration, the whole benefits. De-energize old patterns. Get rid of your old habits. Release karmic execution and toxic draws from your etheric body. The crystal will assist in that. So basically what they're talking about is you need to get rid of your past life trauma and all your trauma that you have put your body through. And so get rid of that, cleanse yourself so that you can go and ascend into the 5th dimension. Okay, your soul path will be a rainbow bridge between worlds. So really like being here in the realm, the physical realm, and then being astrally projected into another realm. So you're doing two things. You're multi-dimensional. Alright, so now for the last one, we have Brandenburg Amethyst. I don't know how to pronounce that. So we have 38. So that's the number. We have Amethyst. This is for the third eye specifically. So I'm going to cut the part where I look for it and just go straight to the meaning. Okay, so we have the Brandenburg Amethyst. It is the perfect blueprint. Okay, so it is a master healer. The Brandenburg Amethyst holds the perfect blueprint for your soul. And all that is. It heals physical, mental, and emotional, spiritual, karmic, planetary, and ancestral auric layers, and imprints the most perfect energetic pattern possible. That's really interesting what I just said, kind of the same thing. We have the divination. You are perfect exactly as you are in this present moment. Step onto your soul path and seize your future with potential. Self-discipline and clear focus bring your dream to fruition. Aim for the highest. And then your soul path, seeing the perfection in each moment. That is your soul path. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I really hope that it resonates with you. Comment what you think in the description below, and I can't wait to hear what you have to say. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content such as this. I hope you guys like my setup, and I'll see you soon. Love you.